Hey guys, this is ThyCompany here. How's everybody doing today? Today is November 29th, 2022. Welcome everybody to the live stream. We haven't had a webcam live stream in a while. So yeah, welcome everybody to the show. Otherwise, yeah, today is my 27th birthday. The light kind of makes the whole proportions look weird, but yeah, so happy birthday to me. Uh, Otherwise, wasn't particularly different, I would say, from any other day. We did go to a restaurant. The whole day I wasn't really feeling well. Um, but YouTube was doing a little bit better. We're finally at 60 subscribers on ThyCompany, so that's a good thing. Can we get to 100 by the end of the year? I don't know. Otherwise, what else has been new on ThyCompany? Backrooms Morphs. That's a new thing that's been trending on the channel. Also been kind of a little bit focused on that lately. We are trying out a few new games as well, other than Backrooms Morphs, but Backrooms Morphs is what's trending on the channel more than anything else. Like anything that's Backrooms Morphs themed, that's for some reason getting the most views right now on the channel. Otherwise, besides Backroom Morphs, the Race Clicker Backrooms Morphs, Backrooms game, Backrooms Race Clicker, that has been sort of trending over 100 views. But yeah, we'll see how long Backrooms, anything of that group or genre, we'll see how that goes. Right now, what's almost going to maybe even beat my most viewed video. The most viewed video right now is that Among Us music video, but I'm not crazy about it. But the Backrooms Morphs Rainbow Friends skins video, that has over 1,500 views now. If it gets over 2,500 views, then слушай, я so Rainbow Friends has 1,500 views. What else? Yeah, Rainbow Friends. I don't know if that's going to be trending next. Somebody was asking me about that. We're pretty much going to be done with the SCP series. That hasn't really been doing anything to the channel at all. We might get out of blocks cards. I don't know for sure because we're starting to run out of ideas. And if we go back to our old ideas, people are going to start getting mad. Just kind of a blocks cards nature. Because of that, we're trying to get into something else. I know Humane or Chop Up. I still got Humane in my head for some reason. The only updates I have is that he's still like bombing all his classes. He's not really doing particularly well, except for maybe in a few possibly, but he's nowhere even near the minimum GPA in order to qualify for soccer, and from my understanding, so I don't know if he's going to get into it. If I actually had to place money on it, my suspicion is that the likelihood of that happening is very low. He needs to have, I think, a 2.0 GPA, and he has like a 1. He has a 1.5. So he has a very rough. Plus, he's having a lot of other issues that are present as well. He says he feels depressed, and it's a thing where he's got to get into a new schedule and he's got to change a lot of his habits, and then he has to study, which I know is not easy, but it's what he has to do. Otherwise, Rooster's still in college. I'm thinking that whenever summer comes by, so summer of 2023 is when you're going to start getting a lot of Rooster streaming and all that. But Rooster has made a comeback to his YouTube channel, so that's good. It could still use some work, I think, but from what I've noticed, his subscriber count's been fluctuating, so it's at least stirring up the number of subscribers he has. So I find that to be good. He also posted 2 days ago a almost 2-hour video, which is something that's very unusual for Rooster. Usually he uploads like a minute video here, 30-second video there, and he's been doing that for at least the last like year. So 2-hour videos, very unusual. It's not the first time he's done it. But yeah, last time he had a long video was over a year ago. What else has been going on? So yes, ThyCompany has 60 subscribers right now. Rooster has 457 currently. But one of my other channels is now officially has more subscribers than Rooster's. It has, I think, 486 or 87. I think 486 right now. Yeah, 486. But I think we're going to get over 500 subscribers by the end of the year. We're going to make also another like channel update video in December, kind of like a Q&A. So if you want any kind of questions you have in mind to be answered, that would be a good time to ask. Otherwise, what else has been going on? Yeah, ThyCompany's at 60 subscribers. Funma, the comedy channel, is almost at 50. I think it's like fluctuating around 50, which is also good. The Polytinic channel, which is sort of like a news channel, hasn't really had any growth. It's at 88 subscribers, but we haven't really worked on Funma and Polytinic in a while. So we're going to try to get back into those two channels as well. Otherwise, goals that I can think of going on forward with YouTube. If I can get to 500 subscribers by the end of 2023, that would be okay. But I would ideally want to get more than that, of course. But again, depends on what's trending. So right now, it's way too early to tell. I think if I do nonstop backrooms videos, I think I can get there. Especially if I get very high trending backrooms videos, like if I get a bunch of these like over 1,000 views backrooms morphs videos, then I might even be able to get up to 100 subscribers by the end of the year. Maybe even by Christmas, possibly. So I could see that being plausible. What else? If I can get that other channel monetized, so the second channel, and I'll probably reveal the second channel once it gets over 500 subscribers, and then I'll start getting all the ThyCompany subscribers onto that channel too, which will speed up the process of having it monetized. Because that's kind of one of the goals right now I have with YouTube. Because for those of you who are new to ThyCompany, basically ThyCompany had a previous version of ThyCompany, which some of you may know. Got up to about 15,000 subscribers. I think around 14 is where it peaked. And eventually got it monetized. And I think during the whole lifetime of that first version, we maybe made like $150, I think, which is something, but it's really nothing in the long term. Otherwise, yeah, if we can get that other channel monetized, I think that has a lot of potential, but I need to get the average view count up. Like it's more than what ThyCompany is doing from what I'm seeing. But yeah, it's just fluctuating because I have to find the right topics to go over. So that pretty much kind of basically goes over what the YouTube goals are. Next one is the job, work, money / eBay stuff. On my Discord, there's an eBay tab, and the reason I have that is because eBay is sort of at the current moment pretty much what's making me the most money. And I don't know how that's going to continue because currently the eBay monthly, what do you call it, the net revenue is low. For me to even consider it to be decent, I think I would have to double or triple the amount. Actually, no, I'd have to triple it at least, maybe quadruple. If I have it tripled, I think people will start backing off of me. Like they won't start hating on me for doing eBay, which basically means I have to increase my listings from right now it's like 200 listings. I probably would have to get it to over 500 at least, probably like 600 or 700. I'm thinking maybe like 700 to 800, which is a lot of work. It's doable, I think. I think it's doable, but I haven't reached that ever. I think the most I've had was like over 400 at one point. So yeah, that's another task. Then the job stuff. There's a lot of jobs that I would like to get into, but it's not. I'm having issues getting into it. And it seems to be more of, from what I've noticed, seems to be more of a company not answering back type of situation, which is not good. But you just got to keep continuing applying everywhere, really. Otherwise, yeah, because I was looking at interpreter jobs, I was looking at auditor jobs, security jobs maybe. But a few of the jobs I really want to get into are work from home jobs. That's kind of what I'm looking at right now. But it depends on what comes along my way. Because like my sister, she got a work from home job, and now she is pretty much doing that full time now, and she likes it. And she pretty much, yeah, because she makes, at least from what I've gathered, something like 2,000 every 2 weeks or something like that, somewhere in that neighborhood, which is a lot. So yeah, that's a lot of the money talking, I guess. The last thing I don't know is whether or not if I'll be continuing trying to set up my own business. What I mean by that is like basically where, quote unquote, you're the owner or director of a company and you got workers working for you doing some kind of job or task. There's a lot of different variations of that or ideas of that I have in mind. The first one I was trying to set up was that car cleaning business, and it was going okay for the first year, and pretty much you got to find some long-term contracts in order for that to be really successful. And you pretty much you got to set your business up on that, which is doable, but it's very tough to do. There's a lot of advertising that you have to do in marketing. Otherwise, let's say I had the money, what would I be doing? I think the first major task that comes to mind is paying off any bills that I might have. There's only two that comes to mind, which would be car payments, which I think are just about done. I'll have to follow up with that, and probably will give you all an update in the December Q&A. And the other one is like medical bills. Still haven't been able to resolve that as of yet. So therefore, that's my next big hustle, is to get all that done. Once the bills are done, I'm thinking the next course of action is to save up to maybe do something in real estate. That's kind of where I'm leaning to, which will basically give me a secure footing somewhere. So that covers that. Otherwise, yeah, Rooster's doing well. Humane's got a bunch of work he has to do. Who else has been around? Alex, or ex-Alex, has been very quiet as of lately. He has a girlfriend. Humane had a girlfriend, but like left or something. And Alex has pretty much been busy with his girlfriend, from what I understand, which is no issue. Otherwise, Dragon's been quiet. Haven't talked to Dragon in a little. Bloodshark pretty much is gone. I don't know what happened to him. Might get back into talking to the New Zealand guys. We'll see how that goes. Otherwise, I'm still pretty much trying to do more contact or more, I guess, communication or marketing with like local people, so like my neighbors and all that. We'll see how that goes. Otherwise, the only other concern I can think of is more of like health. Like I'm fine pretty much, as far as I can tell. I guess one of the projects that I know Humane was wanting me to get back onto was talking about making like an exercise series or weight loss series, which is something I might get into. Besides that, grandparents are doing all right. The only other thing that comes to mind, if you all are interested, I have my grandfather's sister who lives in Russia. She's going through some tough medical complications, I could say. I think she has ovarian cancer. I'm not sure though. And plus, from what I understand, she's getting really poor health care in a lot of the places she's going to in Russia. So that's another big concern. Otherwise, that's the only thing that comes to mind. I think Humane was asking about my dad's health at one point, because I did talk about him being in the hospital. He was in the hospital from like November 5th, and he had like a bunch of weird things happen at once, from my understanding, because he was complaining about him like tripping and falling, but then it went into like heart-related issues. Now I'm being told there's heart issues, then there's swallowing issues, which I don't know where that came from. Then there may be a mental issue and an exercise issue and kind of a lot of things that are compounding. So that's kind of an issue all around, but he's going to a rehabilitation center in maybe 1 or 2 weeks. Once he gets into there, I have no clue what he's going to be doing there. Otherwise, because I know I was in the process of trying to get him to get back online. He has a YouTube channel, but he hasn't been on that channel in years. Once I can get him back online, I'll let you all know about his channel. His channel right now is a lot of music videos and people talking about different artists. He has a little bit of an interview series, but he hasn't done that in years. He used to do like poetry as well at one point. So he kind of has a mix of things. I think he has a few hundred subscribers, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, otherwise, that everybody else in my family is healthy. And we also haven't figured out if we're going to have any plans for travel anytime soon in the future. There's still a lot of, illnesses going around, and because of that, we're trying to be careful. But that pretty much covers up what's been going on recently. So yeah, if you have not already, we do appreciate you subscribing. Comment down below what would you like to see for future videos. Like this video, and we'll see you all next time. So thank you all for watching, and take care.